In a story that reads like the plot of a Hollywood drama, Miriam Lewis, an unassuming cleaning lady, walked into the towering headquarters of Clarkson Enterprises, mop in hand. By the time she walked out, she had shattered an empire built on arrogance, elitism, and unchecked power. Her journey from the shadows of anonymity to the bright spotlight of leadership reveals a tale of determination, resilience, and the power of empathy. The bustling lobby of Clarkson Enterprises was a microcosm of corporate power, gleaming marble floors, towering chandeliers, and executives rushing past in tailored suits. Among them walked Miriam, dressed in the plain blue uniform of the custodial staff, unnoticed and underestimated. Miriam's arrival was no coincidence. After quietly acquiring the majority shares of Clarkson Enterprises, she chose to step into the company's lower rungs as a cleaning lady. This unconventional decision stemmed from her desire to understand the inner workings of the organization, not through reports or boardroom discussions, but from the ground level, among the people who were often overlooked. "I wanted to see what the company looked like from the eyes of the people at the bottom," Miriam later explained. "It's easy to sit in a boardroom and make decisions, but real insight comes from walking the floors." Over the weeks, Miriam became a silent observer of the stark divisions within the company. She noticed the hurried, downcast expressions of junior employees and the confident strides of executives who rarely acknowledged their subordinates. In whispered conversations, she overheard frustrations and dreams stifled by a culture that valued hierarchy over innovation. One intern confided in her, "They think they own the world, but they don't even notice us." In stark contrast, the executive team, led by CEO Jonathan Price, reveled in their achievements. Price, with his commanding presence and polished demeanor, epitomized the arrogance that had seeped into every layer of the company's leadership. During one board meeting, Miriam listened as the executives joked about their own untouchable status, oblivious to her presence. "They spoke about people like they were disposable," Miriam recalled. It was clear that their success came at the expense of others. Miriam's moment of truth came during a high-stakes board meeting. Stepping into the room, not with a mop, but in a sharp-tailored business suit, she stunned the room into silence. "Good afternoon," she began, her voice calm but commanding. "My name is Miriam Lewis, and I am the majority shareholder of Clarkson Enterprises." The room froze as her words sank in. The executives, who had spent weeks dismissing her as insignificant, now faced the reality of her authority. Jonathan Price, usually confident and composed, was visibly shaken. Miriam outlined her vision for the company, a complete overhaul of its culture, starting with dismantling the elitism and arrogance that had taken root. "This company wasn't built by the people in this room alone," she said. "It was built by every person who has ever walked through these doors, and it's time we started acting like it." The weeks that followed were transformative. Miriam's leadership was marked by a commitment to inclusivity and empathy. She implemented sweeping reforms, including open feedback systems and mentorship programs that bridged the gap between executives and junior employees. One of her most ambitious initiatives was the Pathways to Redemption program, which encouraged employees at all levels to acknowledge past mistakes and work toward meaningful change. Even senior executives, once untouchable in their authority, participated. David Miller, the chief financial officer, delivered a heartfelt apology during a company-wide meeting. "I've been part of the problem," he admitted, his voice trembling. "But I am committed to being part of the solution." The sincerity of his words marked a turning point. Slowly, the culture of Clarkson Enterprises began to shift. Miriam's vision extended beyond the walls of the corporate office. She launched a mentorship program for disadvantaged youth in the local community, providing opportunities that aligned with the company's newfound values. "This isn't just about rebuilding Clarkson Enterprises," Miriam said at the program's launch. "It's about using our influence to make a difference in the world." The initiative was met with overwhelming support, and employees who had once felt overlooked found renewed purpose in their work. Today, Clarkson Enterprises stands as a beacon of transformation. The marble floors of its lobby now feature photographs of diverse teams collaborating on innovative projects. Quotes about empathy, respect, and innovation are etched into the walls, serving as daily reminders of the company's new ethos. One particularly poignant moment came when Miriam received a letter from Ava, a student in the mentorship program. "Thank you for believing in us when no one else did," Ava wrote. "Because of you, I'm going to college next year. You've shown me that I can dream big and make those dreams come true." For Miriam, it was a powerful validation of her journey. Lessons in leadership. Miriam Lewis' story is more than a tale of corporate redemption, it's a lesson in leadership. By stepping into the shoes of the overlooked, she uncovered the flaws in a system that valued power over people. Her actions remind us that true leadership isn't about wielding authority, it's about empowering others. Clarkson Enterprises is now a thriving example of what can happen when empathy meets determination. As Miriam puts it, real power doesn't come from standing above others. It comes from lifting them up. Her journey is a testament to the transformative power of humility and vision, proving that even the most entrenched systems can change when guided by the right leader.